we're bass fishing, but the trout seem to always like my baits more. So we're out in the middle of Rainbow Bay, which is nice. And yeah, we just stocked this lake Friday, so oh, there we go. We got another one. We got another one. Oh, damn it. Dang it. I gotta learn how to be more finesse. I gotta be more finesse, everybody. This is my new ultralight. I broke the line. Big old trout on it. Just gotta be more patient. I know it. Rookie mistake, to be honest. Rookie mistake. So we're gonna we're gonna re-rig it because he took my favorite bait. No, it. I just got. Well, you guys remind me to be more patient. Don't pull so hard on really light line, Mike. Work it. You you get spoiled with strong line because you just muscle them in and you land it real quick. When you're finesse fishing, you just gotta be patient. Oop, 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 oop. I have the hardest time tying knots with really light string. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. Just do this. I'm gonna do a standard fisherman's knot, a couple overhands on top of it. So. Okay, so you guys got to remind me. I got a bunch of trout around me. They're big, and I just got to be more patient. Pull them in slowly, Mike. Goodness. So you guys just remind me, okay? Let my drag run. Let them run. All right, we're back. Set it up again. Same thing. The coffin bill. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get another one. I want my drag sort of at about 5 pounds because this is a 6 pound line. Let's just see if we can get another big one on here. Oh, there we go. Oh, it was a hit. Missed him though. All right, let's try it again. Get it out there again. Tons of trout in this lake. I know I'm not trout fishing. I'm actually bass fishing, but the trout hit it. Nope, there we go. There we go. Okay, Mike, just play it. Keep the line tight. Well, you got to keep the line tight. Here it comes. All right. He's swimming towards me, which is really good. All right. There we go. Another trout. This is a trophy size trout, not a legal size. All right. There we go. All right. So, well, another one. Pretty easy to catch, you guys. So easy to catch. Those guys on, there had some, we had a derby on Saturday, and only one person caught their limit. He won because he caught five. Let's catch another one. Oh, there was a bite. Oh, I missed him. All right, let's pull it back in. Let's try it. Yeah, I found all the trout, just in the middle of Rainbow Bay. Just so for those of you that are locals and want to come out here. But people, I told people where they were. They're jumping out here like crazy. We can get another one. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, I lost him too. Maybe I'll set my drag just a little tighter. Just a little tighter. I don't want to make it too tight to where I snap my line again like I did on that one. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, all right. Well, I think my drag was fine on that. I think I just screwed that. So let's see. Found the trout. There's a bunch of them out here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got them. Okay, we could tight. I'm just going to bring them in slow, real slow, so you guys can see. Maybe another trout. Get the net under him. There we go. So I don't have to break the line bringing him up into on hook. Nice sized trout. Another trophy sized trout that we stocked on. Hey, 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 let me get this out of you. Okay. Oh, he's strong. There you go. Another trout. Woohoo! Love ya. Thanks for playing. Thank you for playing. Get the lure out of the net. Easy to catch your limit. So I don't understand why people didn't do it, but I love it when old timers, they come out, oh, I know how to catch trout. But they don't understand for that day and where they are. So you gotta listen. Always talk to the locals, you know? Always talk to the locals. They know if they'll tell you. Do that, it'll send you to another part of the lake and keep all the good stuff for themselves. That happens. You hope for a nice fisherman. I'm a nice fisherman. I always tell you guys where to catch the fish and how to catch them. This is on one of my baits. I'll show you in a second as soon as I get it out of this net. Almost. Thing about trouble hooks. So, this is my Coffinville splatter bait. So that's that is the bait I'm using. So we're going to turn the boat around a little bit. And we got to cast off to over here. It's where the trout are. Let's get another one. It's a good thing I don't keep these. I'd have my limited minutes, huh? And we are straight across from the marina in Rainbow Bay, parallel to the marina in the middle. And this is where they are. And when you're fishing ultralight, everything's fun, as you guys all know. And you just gotta play. You gotta play them. You can't muscle. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Another one. Okay, we got the hook in. We're good. We're good. Here he comes. You can hear him pulling my drag a little bit. I've got the drag. There's an 8-pound drag rod for real. Oh, 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 he jumped. Never want to let him jump. Oh, he's fighting to the end. There he is. He's good size too. Another good size trout. Another good size trout. All right. So there you go. Another good sized trout. So give them a kiss. Send them on their way. Uh, this is my magic bait, man. I'm just telling you, this bait will catch fish virtually every cast. You got to reel it in really, really slow. And you don't want the fish to jump out of the water because it creates slack and it allows them to spit out the hook. You don't want them to do that. So you want to try to keep them in the water all the time. Let me turn the boat around again. Cast over to where they are. And I'm using my Curado BFS. So, according what reel I'm using, it's an 8-pound drag reel. I've got it set to about 6 pounds, the same as my line. So I've got to really watch so I don't break the line again because I did that once already, forgetting what I had in my hand. So a nice thing about trout, they love to school. So when you find one, you find many. They're a schooling fish. Again, you reel it in super, super slow. You just let the bait do its magic. That's what you do. Let the bait do its magic. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here. Oh, he jumped again. All right. You don't want him to jump. We're going to bring him over to our net. He's swimming around. I'm here. There he goes. He's in the net. All right. Good, good, good. So now we got another one. Again, if you're a trout fan, you got to come to Lake of Lewis right now because it's just too darn easy to catch trout right now. Come, stop. Stop. I put my glasses on and break my pliers out. A little surgery here. And there you go. And another one. And you look a little bloodied, but I think he'll survive. Yep. No. Oh no, he's not going to survive, is he? We might have to keep this one. Keep him in the live well. Oh, he's sinking. I can't get him. Oh well. I'm sure catfish will get him later. Something. I got to set up my live well because I know they're very fragile. These trout, and I'm gonna set up the live well. Got to keep them. We got to keep them. Live well's rovers. Raid. All right. Got the live well set up. So now we can go. We can catch some more and keep them. What we'll do is we'll keep 4. Keep fishing. Because your limit on trout is 5. Sure, somebody at the resort will take it. You can take them home too. Been a while since I brought home some trout, so we'll bring home some trout today, huh? Trout are so fragile. Farm trout, catch one and then you shock them and then they just die on you. That's why I love wild trout. They fight really good and they just do really good. And they live. We're in 26 feet of water. That's what we're in. Water temp 61 degrees, 62 right in there. Move our boat just a little bit. We ended up with those two fights. Uh, got out of position. So we're going to come over here. Get back into position to where all those trout are. Like I said, I mean, a fish is a fish, right? It's a fun fight anyway. On an ultralight setup. Now we're in 17 feet of water. Straight across in the right spot. We've already caught 4. So, like I said, it's just super abundant right now. There's tons of them out here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I lost him. Yeah. Touch the engine. See, that's Murphy's Law right there, man. Just, just Murphy's Law. You take your hand off the reel, and that's that. You don't get a hit. That's the way it is. And reeling it real slow, this bait. Got good action. You just let it work, do its job. You don't need to do the job for it. It does its job all by itself. Every bait you put on your rod, learn it. Learn the bait and its speed and its action, what you need to do to make the bait come alive in its way, not your way. And you will catch more fish by doing that. Water's beautifully clear. It's about 12-foot visibility in the water. Really. We're in 15, 16 feet of water right now. We're in the right spot. That's a beautiful day, guys. No wind, mirrored water. It's just a beautiful day. Temperature is just perfect. Water temp is good for everything. Just perfect. Been 10 days since I went out on the lake. It's been torture. I'm moving into position here. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Keep the line tight on them. Keep the line tight on them. Swimming right to. Let's get them in the net. All right. Another trophy size one. And we have to keep this one. You can get yourself off that. Goodness. He's messed up. He got himself good. Let's pull this thing out. He got one hook out. Come on. There. Okay, he's off the hook. Now we got to put him in the live well. All right, there we go. We'll work that bait out of there in a sec. There you go. Another one. Oh, we would have kept all of them. We would have had our limit already. So there we go. We'll put him in the live well. If you're wondering what my live well looks like, it's a basket with a noodle. Then I toss it in the water and it drags behind the boat. And I know. It's kind of hokey, but it works really well. And you got to tie the top because these guys will keep pushing on the top. You almost like thread it. There's that. Now we got to get the unchangeable the lure again from the net. Always use rubber coated nets. It's easier to get hooks out of it. Always rubber coated nets. You just do one prong at a time, just like you would out of the fish. Oh, this is pretty messed up. Never cut it out. Just got to be really patient with these things. Or let's see where the net is. This takes longer to do sometimes. Just really light line. You don't want to risk losing it by pulling it in on hook and breaking your line off. I think I'm down to one prong. Good. Somebody else seeing me catch fish, they've come over. So, plenty of fish. Stupid net. Be more patient than the net. Oh, well, looks like I put a hole in my net. I did not want to do that. A little hole. What a bother, huh? I don't want to ruin the hook either. So, some of it off. One more. We got it. Ah, what a bother. All right, let's catch another one. All right, we drifted a little bit, but there's no current today practically, so let's go over here and go back to where we were. Get some current through that live well of mine. All right, let's do it again. Nice and slow. Still out of position, just a little bit. You got to try to remember where the spot is, all right, guys? By landmarkers, or you can use GPS, which, I do have GPS on mine. So I should like keep an eye on that so I can go exactly back to my spot. And try to keep an eye on, some of the statistics, how deep it is. Again, landmarkers. Jumped right next to me, which, tells you that I'm in the right spot. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so now we just got to play it. Don't muscle it. Again, we got really light line on here. Another nice trophy size trout. Bring him over to the net. See if we can keep my bait. There, he fell off. So he's in the net. So let's see if I can get my bait off and keep him in the net without tangling my bait anymore. Yeah. This way, it's just a little easier. There we go. All right. So we got another trout. Another trophy size one. All right. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oop, 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 oop. Don't go anywhere. Come here. All right. We got the lip gripper on him. Bring my live well here. Let's dump him in here with the other one. If he will just stop wiggling, there you go. Free in a basket. All right. Voila. See how easy this is? So easy. Why do people have such a hard time sometimes? Because they don't listen to me, right? Guys, please listen to me. I know my channel is called Terrible at Fishing, and you're going to take advice from somebody who is very proud at being terrible at fishing. But the fact of it is, I'm really not that bad anymore. I used to be. I used to be that bad. Hey, let's get another one. I think we'll stop. Well, we'll do it 3. Um, I don't. We'll see. out of yeah. See it. Oh, there we go. Okay, here comes another one. Again, my drag is set. Just there we go. We got him. Got to keep my bait from getting in the net. That we didn't. Let's work this a little bit. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we got a hook in me. We got a hook in me. Past the barb. Only in the top part of my skin. So. Oh, oh, damn. All right. He's out. He's off the hook. I got to get me off the hook now. Oh, he got me. There we go. There we go. Got me off the hook. Okay, he's in the net. We're going to take this off. He's going to be eaten for doing that to me. Yeah, that hook went through and through on me, on my hand. That's fighter. So, we almost got this off. I have to hook myself twice. Still in the net. All right, good. Got me good. That's a hook through and through right there. Boom, boom, right through. But I pulled it back out because it's just through the top part of the skin. Doesn't really hurt as much. Um, if it was in the flesh, you know, that's just only went into the skin, hooked my skin. That wasn't too bad. And one thing about going through as much stuff as I've gone through in my life, pain, you get desensitized to pain. You just do. You just get desensitized to pain. Doesn't hurt as much anymore. Something that would hurt the average person more. I'm just used to it. And I think something down here. Oh, we got it. All right. Gotta get set up to where they are again. All right. There you go. How do you remove a hook past the barb? Pull real hard. Well, this is through and through. I could have cut the barb off and just pulled. Oh, here we got another one. We could have just cut. We lost him. We could have just cut the barb and pulled it out easier, but since it was just through the skin and not through flesh, it was just easier to pull out. And I didn't want to put another hook on the bait. So we're going to tighten this drag just one more click. Just work it a little bit so I don't lose the fish again. I do bleed a lot. I have my first aid kit down there, so I should put a Band-Aid on it, but we're on a roll right now, so I always let myself bleed a little while in order for me to continue the the run on fishing. You hate to stop a good run, you know? You just want to keep it going. Oh, there he is. All right, we'll get you. I'll cast over there next. You know, these trout, they hit top water real easy. The flies and stuff. Fly fishing is really good right now on our lake because of all these trout. Oh, come on. You hit it. You didn't bite it. Oh, he's chasing it. He's right there next to me. Chased it up to the boat, but he didn't bite it. Okay, let's see. I saw which way he went, so we're gonna try. He's a good trophy size one. Another nice thing about a clear lake, I can see the bottom. And 10 feet of water right here, adjacent to the marina in the middle of Rainbow Bay. Where we are right now. No need for an anchor today. There's zero wind. Full current. Nothing just from other boats on the water. Really not that many people here. Shot. Just stocked the lake on Friday. You guys see it on my YouTube channel. The stocking. Good size ones too. Nothing huge. They didn't put anything big in here, but they gave us a fair share. Oh, there we go. We got one. Oh, he jumped out of the water and I lost him. Dang it. Jumped out of the water and I lost him. That's why you don't let him jump. Don't let him jump. Try to keep him down. And I did. I tried to keep him down, but he didn't. He didn't stay down. He was a tough one. And I don't want to break my line, so you don't want to pull too hard. Oh, there we go. We got another one coming. Got another one coming. And we got to play him. All right. He's good. He's pretty. Very pretty one. Got good color to him. Oh, oh, I lost him right at the boat. Lost him right at the boat, guys. Sorry. He wasn't real big though, but he was pretty. He had good color. Good color. Let's see if I can maybe position this net here and I can just flip him into the net off the side of the boat. Nope, here we go. We got another one. He was small. He was small. He felt small. Oh, here we go. We got another one. Oh, it's jumped out. See, don't let him jump. See, I lift my tip and he jumped out and kind of like a nice school right here. There comes some more fishermen. People. This thing is, when you're successful, people start to surround you. Start to surround you. Oh, here we go. We got another one. We got another one. Okay, we got to keep them in the water. Keep them in the water. Keep them in the water. There we go. Oh, he's pretty. And he's good size. So let's see if we can't get him into the net. All right, we got him. We got him. Yeah, there's a ton. You're about to go over a whole school of them. So stop your engine and fish right in front of you.
I know.
There's a ton of them right where you are.
Yeah, I know. They just stocked it up Friday, and this is the area I come here.
Yeah, I work here.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I know another good place for the big ones over here. Look.
Not bad.
The big one's over here. Down over there by the cabins.
Yep.
Here we go. This is where I want to be.
Yeah, that's where I'm fishing. It's just right there.
I know this lake pretty well.
So do I.
Secrets, I'll tell you.
I can tell you secrets. I know this lake better than anybody else, I think. I fish it full time. I work here.
How long you been?
Years. But since I fish it full time every week and I'm retired, I know. I mean, to be honest, my fish finder's here for, I don't know. It's just here. Yeah, but I know the depth of this lake. All you know.
So I can find
Yeah.
you. Like retirement.
I love it. I fish. I work here 2 days a week. I make custom baits for people, and that supports my fishing. And that's what I do. My whole life is fishing now. I have a YouTube channel. In fact, I'm broadcasting right now, called Terrible at Fishing. I know. Well, I used to be terrible. Now I'm not so bad. Yeah, please. I'm going to give away. My next giveaway is a fantastic combo. Handmade rod and all carbon fiber. Really nice. It's going to be a great giveaway. But I can't.
Stocked like 900.
No, we stocked over 2,000.
But 900 1 pound?
No, we did about half and half. We did about 1,000 plus of each, both legals and the trophies. So we did, I mean, pretty much half and half. I bribed them with pizza. That always helps. 4 miles closed, and they're not going to get theirs.
What I don't like about the road, that washboard road.
Well, it's been closed for years now, so we'll see if they open it next year.
Except for the mosquitoes, though.
Yes, that and it looks like Diamond Lake too. Diamond Lake's horrible when it comes to the bugs. Good ice fishing lake though. About a week and a half ago, I did. Really, it's German browns.
Oh.
Rainbows? I've caught 27. I caught a 27-inch German brown over off Aspen Point in June. They're hitting right now. The German browns are hitting because the kokanee are starting their spawn. The kokanee are in pre-spawn right now. He's sitting right on top of my spot. I told him. Oh, here we go. Here's another. Oh, I lost it. All right. Now we're going to catch and release because I got 4 in the live well. I caught way past my limit already. These are damaged ones I can't release. Or one actually hooked me past the barb. So he deserves to be eaten. So he gets, here's another. Oh, I missed him again. Dang it. Yeah. So he's just food because pure revenge. Pure revenge. He's dinner. You'll catch your limit out here real quick. I've already caught about 10. I stop at 4 to keep it going. One of mine, it's a coffin bill. I call my coffin bill splatter bait. It's red and yellow, and it's a finesse bait. It dives to about 6 feet, 7 feet, and you retrieve it horribly slow. And it does its own thing. It's the most successful bait I ever made. Where I think my spots, these guys, they sat right on top of my spot. I don't want you guys to ever do that to somebody. I even told him that's where my fishing is. And he's just sat right there on top of it, saying, I know. Oh, here we go. There we go. Keep him in the water. Keep him in the water. Oh, dang it. Messed up my bait a bit. Um, so, you know, fishing courtesy, right? Always fishing courtesy. You should give everybody about, I don't know, 100 feet. I always give a 100-foot cushion, but don't jump on top of. There we go. Okay, he's on. I got him hooked. Let's see, let's bring him in. Not a real big one, but pretty color. Ah, goodness. I'll unhook you. You just got to stop. Stop. Understand English. Ah, I got to re-unhook you. All right. So here's another. We'll put him back. I can get him on the floorboard. There's that guy. Get another. There he goes. He survived. All right, let's get another one. This guy's gonna fish around me, but I'm just a better fisherman. All right, let's grab another one. I love it when guys think they know something more than I do. But that's the way it is. I should be more humble. This is my lake. Nobody knows this lake better than I do. I'm sure of it. I could tell you everything on the bottom of this lake. Nobody else can do it. I can tell you where the Snapple refrigerator is. I can tell you where the rocks are, the barrels are. So I'm going to keep only 4 right now and just catch and release unless I get something that I can't release. And maybe the revenge fish I could put back. I don't. He's still swimming down there, so. There he is. Guy keeps pushing me out of my lane. I know, I shouldn't let him. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had one. Dang it. So I get takes you take your hand off of the rod and you get one. That's the way it works. My baits work better than any other bait. Can't do better than my baits. So you gotta take my hand off just for a sec. You know, you get a bite when you take your hand off of it. Oh, there's one chasing it. Come on. Oh, he gave up. He gave up when he saw me, I think. There he is. Come on. Chasing it. All right. Let's see if I can get his attention. This is what happens. When you get all excited, you wind up your lure up on your rod like this. Backlash it a little bit. Then by the time you get it all done, the fishes move to another area. The way it works. Murphy's Law every time. You get all excited and you make mistakes. I think we should start going for top water, limit our trout, because we're not trout fishermen, are we? We are not a trout fishing channel because trout are stupid. They hit everything. There he is. Come on, he's gonna hit. Oh, there he goes. I saw him hit. He didn't bite it real hard. He was right there. Yeah, kind of fun seeing him hit the lure, chase it, and try to. He just didn't swallow it. You know what? We could go with some. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here's another one. Here's another one. Oh, dang it. Um, we could try for some German browns. They're up shallow here. I could put another lure on for a German brown. So we can do that. There we go. I think we got him hooked this time. Dang it. We like the lure. We're just catching now for the fun of it. We're not even catching for food right now. I think we should switch over to German brown. Oh, lost him again. Boy, they're just hitting this and just lightly hit. Ah, I see, said the blind man. I'll get another one. Too easy. Let's try. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, he's on there good. He's on there good. All right, we got to play him. We got really light line. Did I lose him? He's swimming? Oh, he's swimming towards me. There he is. Got him. He's on it. All right, good. I'm going to try to not hurt him because I don't want him. Oh, but he's hurt. Dang it. Oh, we got to keep this one. When you damage him, like this one, because his eye is pulled out, he's not going to survive if I put him back in the water. So with this guy, even though he's still a little ornery, he is not going to survive if I put him back in the water. One-eyed fishes don't survive. So so we're going to switch over to German brown trout, and we're going to catch a couple German browns for you guys. And these guys, they're done. That's 5. If I catch any more, purely by accident. Technically, these were all by accident. So we're going to switch over to a heavier gear, and we're going to go with a swim bait, and we're going to either catch largemouth trout or bass, or we're going to catch German brown. So, or a stupid rainbow trout. So we're going to switch over to my Shimano SLX XT, and we're going to go with we're going to do a rainbow trout swim bait. Now, I just painted this one the other day, so it's really a beautiful, beautiful bait. If I do say so myself, I'm a little partial though, of course. And here it's in here somewhere. Somewhere. There it is. So we're going to go with this bait, and this should get a German brown. So that's this right here. That's what we're doing. It's a multi-section swim bait. I painted it to look like a rainbow trout minnow, little. So that's what we're doing. So it's got beautiful swim action to it. I painted a lot of these before. And if you twitch it, it will move the bait in a way that changes direction. And it looks like an injured fish. So, and that's what we want to do. So let's see if we can get ourselves a German brown trout. This is a good German brown bait. Good bait to troll with too. But the browns are shallow right now. Connor caught 3 Friday and Saturday, so um, we're going to see if we can't get a couple browns. But we're not going to keep browns. We don't keep the brown trout. Only a fool keeps a brown trout unless they damaged it. Because these trout we actually stock in this lake as fingerlings. So when you catch a German brown that's 27 inches or so, like I have, that's a 12 to 15-year-old fish. So unless you damage the fish, you don't keep a German brown unless you damaged it. Then it's just the right thing to do to keep it. But you don't want to take a 15-year-old fish out of the lake. That's not a very sportsmanlike thing to do. Keep that fish in the lake. Let somebody else have fun catching it. Let it live life. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a better rope on my live well down there. Because that one's so afraid. It's afraid. It's afraid. See, hey guys, Good morning. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping in and looking at me catching fish that I don't usually catch, which is trout. I'm not a trout fisherman, never claimed to be, but I just want you to know that trout are the dumbest fish in the lake. They'll hit anything. They're just stupid. That's why you can throw power bait and get them every time, because they're stupid. They'll hit lipless cranks. They'll hit square bills, deep divers. I've got them so many different ways on so many baits. It's just sick. So, but the best thing to do with fish is to really work on a reaction strike. And that's why I like lures. Lures create a reaction strike on a fish. Whether they want to or not, whether they're hungry or not, they hit it. Um, I need to swap out this rope on my live well. So we're going to do that. And this way I don't lose it when we motor off. We don't want to lose 5 fish in a live well, right? That would be stupid, right? So we're going to tie this up. All right, there we go. Don't have to worry about those guys now. They're going to just go behind us. Let's put my hat on because, sun's coming out. I get sunburned, so I get sunburned. Put my hat off and look like a fisherman. All right, so we've already caught our limit on these guys. We're gonna do a little trolling and it get deeper for trolling for these guys. So we're only going to troll about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 miles an hour. Not even that. We're going to really, really cut this thing down. This swim bait's got great action at slow speeds. So we're at 1.3 miles an hour, and we're going to troll at 1.3. If I troll too fast in this depth, we'll make that bait dive too far down, and it'll be, now look at these. There's big old trout right there. Big old trout right there. There's another one. They're schooling right over here. Now, hopefully, none of them were too stupid to hit this swim bait, but they're all over the place. I mean, this is where the trout ended up coming farther out in order to find slightly cooler water because at 60 degrees, the water's still a little too warm for the trout. Uh, they're cold water fish. But right now, there's no thermocline. Now, thermocline's the barrier between warm water and cold water, and vice versa. And when a lake turns, like our lake is doing right now, that disappears. And so now all the fish are sharing the water column. So at 10 feet, you can catch anything. You can catch a largemouth, smallmouth, trout, rainbow trout. Now the cool thing too about the German browns, since the we're getting a pre-spawn on the salmon. You don't want to keep salmon right now because the meat is just starting to soften up. But the males are just starting to turn red. They're coming up into the shallows. You'll actually see them jump out of the water one after another, like dolphins. And the German browns come up for the stocked fish that we just put in Friday, and for the pre-spawn, the spawning kokanee. So it's the best time to catch German brown. Um, And we're going to go around these guys, respect their space, and we're going to pull this bait just a little deeper. We're in 31 feet right now. So you go a little, when you see baits that say like, 8 to 10 feet or 8 to 12 feet, 2 to 4 feet, the reason it says that, isn't it? It's you can change the depth by speed and tip height. So the way you pull it in and the way you angle the line will adjust the depth of the bait itself. So when I'm running a square bill over a shallow area, my tip's always high and my retrieve's very slow. And that's what you want to do. Or else you just end up losing your bait on the body, and you don't want to do that. And another nice thing about this type of live well, as I motor in a slow speed, the water flows through the basket, creating aeration for those fish that I've got in there. So I know it's kind of funky, but it's a small boat. You got to have a live well. Morning. There's a there's schooling out here big. You'll catch 5 in no time. I'm using one of my lures. It's a finesse. It's a deep diving finesse, red and yellow, and just about every other cast I had a hit. So I mean, these guys, except for one, which hooked me. So I'm going to eat him because he hurt me. But the rest of them I couldn't release. But there's about where that pontoon is. You cannot not catch your limit in no time out there. Huh? No, those are trout. There's rainbows. Now I'm shooting for a German brown. I've got a swim bait on here for a German brown to hit. The browns are hitting shallow right now because of the kokanee are in pre-spawn. But if you go to your left over, oh, you just had one jump there. There's a ton of them out there. You can look over your boat and see the trophies just swimming down there schooling. Well, it's only 10 feet deep over there, and I was fishing at about 7 foot. But they're big. It's an easy spot if you want. Now I'm going to go for a brown trout. Rainbows are done. We're 1.75 miles an hour. I speeded it up. We're in deeper water, so I've got this thing diving a little deeper. By the way, what those people did over there, they put their boat right over the spot that I said I was fishing at. They put their boat right on top of it. You guys put in comments how you feel about that, because that drives me nuts. It's just rude. And then the guy is so cocky. He's like, "Oh, I know this lake. I know it better than anybody." I think I said that, but he was insinuating. And he wasn't catching squat while I was catching one on every cast practically, getting a bite. So I I just don't like rudeness, you know? I don't like rudeness. People who are rude should not be rude. My mama taught me we're poor, but even poor people afford good manners. I don't know. I just find it inexcusable. Inexcusable. Now I do have. Oh, you know what? We could try. Oh, God, I got some beautiful things. I have a pumpkin seed sunfish I absolutely love and a crappie. But I think they're hitting the bass or the trout. That's why I put the trout one on. And we caught all those with my piss. With the oh, what the heck? Well, looks like I've got a repair to do here. Okay, well, looks like I've got a repair to do. Let's see if we can reel this play work this bait a little bit on the reel end, and then I'll repair this other rod. I think I caught that on a back swing. Broke the line on it. Really is a very pretty bait in the water. This one really is a very pretty bait. All right, now we got to fix this other rod. I love this rod. So looks like broke the. All right, see what we did here. I have another setup right here to help me with that. So loosen the drag so I could pull it off, and we'll put a quick snap, a snap swivel on it. I happen to have in this chair, I think. And we'll put that because this had my favorite bait on it. So everybody's fishing where I was. Well, I hope they catch fish, except for the one guy, the rude guy. I don't like that. Never do that. You know, don't do that to people. Don't. I told him where I was casting, and he sat his boat right on top of it. Who does that? God, the old man. Man, serve him right for not catching hardly anything either. I think I caught 5 to his 1. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We're going to put this on. Snap swivel. For those of you that think snap swivels are terrible, I don't. It's an easy way to switch out. Now, some lures do not work well with snap silhouette. Some lures do. Most lures do, actually. Especially in, well, actually, finesse fishing. Well, you see. But I just, I don't know. You guys have to agree with me, right? You don't do that to somebody. Keep 100 feet between you and another fisherman. So if he's casting out, you're not interrupting his spot. 100 feet. That's common courtesy in fishing. Look it up. Don't come right next to him. Do not sit on top of the spot he's casting in. You know, it's just especially after he tells you. I I guess I knew I'd catch more than him anyway, but it's just rude. Over and over again. I'm going to say that guy was rude all day. All day. I'm going to say it because he was. He did not understand good, just common courtesy. You know, just common courtesy. Now we're actually in a not a bad spot for smallmouth. So you know what I'd like to try? I think it's too heavy for this rod. Give it a shot. We're going to pull this in and we're going to try a lipless that I just painted. And we're going to try that. And these are imperfect ones, but fish don't see that. I know where the imperfection is, but fish don't. It's a small lipless. It's a rattle trap. It's got rattles in it. I painted it in yellow and sort of a light green with a white belly to it. So we're gonna give this a shot. I haven't tried it yet, actually. I mean, it should work just fine. We're gonna let it fall. Nice thing about lipless, I do see fish down here. Nice thing about lipless is that lipless you can fish at any depth. It's a great thing about a lipless crank. You can fish it, off the bottom, you can fish it mid, in the middle of the water column, top. All depends how far you let it drop and how fast you retrieve it. With lipless, you want to do a medium fast and twitches on it. Try to vary the twitches too, like 1, 2, 3, 1. Just try to give it a erraticness. Something that is erratic. I am seeing fish here, so we're just going to see if, they might be crappie. So, I mean, yeah, a crappie might not hit. I've actually had crappie hit this before, so we're going to let it sink for a couple seconds and put it down sort of in the middle of the water column so we can give all the fish a chance to see it and react to it. It does make sound to it, so again, a twitch here, a twitch there, a double twitch there, while you're reeling it in sort of medium fast. It has a really good rattle to it. It shakes. like a baby rattle. Now we're in a good spot for large smallmouth bass. This is a good spot for that. So I'm seeing a lot of fish down at 6 to 10 feet. Usually 1 second per foot. I see some trout breaking surface around on this shoreline. Nobody's fishing it either. Everybody's going over to the other spot, which I don't blame them. There's a ton of trout over there. It looks good in the water, guys. Let's troll it. I've trolled lipless cranks a lot, and well, I caught that my biggest catch ever on a lipless. Although I did put a tail spinner on it, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna go over to another little cove that I enjoy fishing for smallmouth, and we're going to go over here and see if we can't coax one onto a hook. So everybody's over in the spot we were fishing, which is, why I told you guys. But don't get right on top of where my bait's landing. Some people, some people coming up to my ice fishing spot, which you're going to really enjoy what we got planned this year for ice fishing. Um, we're collaborating with ODFW. We're going to do another clinic like we did last March. And we want to do a lot more stuff like that. Matt wants to do some snowshoe guide, walks and stuff, and it'll be fun. I don't have the strength to do snowshoe guide. You guys go fast. Rattle traps, they just do this. And the way I painted it with the white and yellow and gold and green on it, it really just flashes in the water. So we be fishing in the lake of the woods, fishing in the lake of the woods. Yep, getting, making old grouchy guys that know it all that interrupt your casting look stupid. That's what we do when make them look stupid. He had his wife with him. And just don't do that. And if you see, like, I was working a 360 area. If you see somebody just fishing towards the shore, don't run your boat or kayak or anything in between you and the shore while he's fishing that. Just don't do that. Go around him, go around his back. Wow, we've got about 15 feet of clarity right now. Oh, wow. This is unusual. I've got a lot of vegetation right here. Oh, and I see a lot of fish right here too. You could see them. We're going to work this area right here. I think I see a bass. We want. I don't remember this island of vegetation. So much for me knowing the bottom of this, huh? I'm going to put that on there. Bam. We're going to bring out the magic bait. We'll catch something. It's my magic bait. Magic bait always catches something. Where did this little clump come from? Huh. Huh. Not a good sized fish. Maybe a bass. We'll pull the truck through that clump. This is my ice fishing spot. That's why it's so good. 16 feet. This is it. This is my ice fishing spot. Okay. We're going to go with the chatterbait now. I really think there's a bass. Come on, what did I do? What did I do? There it goes. Too many rods in such a small space is what it is. There, we'll let that sink. Work the bottom for a bass. Chatterbait, the speed of the bait is when it activates the chatter. You don't have to go faster. The bait's doing its job. Some chatterbaits work them slow, some of them you have to work them fast. chatterbait didn't work on that cast. Yo-yo it a little bit. We're gonna go with that swim bait now. Really think something's there, guys. Just gotta dial it in a little bit, right? So we can get this swim bait through all that vegetation. Not always the easiest thing, but if you go slow enough, it can work its way through it. Just like my coffin bills do. A little bit of a breeze, nothing bad. Good vegetation. Fish plants. He's gonna pull. We're gonna see if we can get this one bait. No, small things. Slow though. We're at 1 mile an hour because of the headwind, the breeze, and one, two. Couple twitches. See if we can get somebody's attention down there. This is my ice fishing spot though. Some grass. Got some salad. Still working though. Okay, we're gonna go over to that cove because we're not far from it. I like that cove. It's got some cover on there that allows me to, fish to sort of ambush. There's one thing you learn about fishing. It's the way fish hunt. Um, Fish don't usually hunt in open water. They like ambush spots. Gradations in the in the bottom of the lake that allows them to hide. And so when a fish comes over that little cliff, that rock, they come up and hit. The second my backup rope is working. Well, I knew that was going to break. That's why I put the other boat on, the other rope on. Now we're going to go over to this cove. It's got some cover, which means logs underneath. You're going to work that. It's real shallow. You can see the bottom clear of the bell. That little. We're going to break out the magic bait. Actually, yeah, let's do the magic bait. A little bit of trap on it. A little too quick on that. Lisa. Now, the crazy thing is about smallmouth bass, they're the same color as the bottom. So unless you see their shadow, it's hard for you to see the fish itself visually. Usually you look for shadows because this bottom is the same color as the smallmouth. Not seeing it, but I'm looking for shadows. Really annoying me is this piece of trout. I don't see anything over here. Any shadows. Looking for. So just can't tell. You can't differentiate the bottom from a smallmouth over here. They look the same unless you see its shadows. couple down trees over here I like to fish near. We'll throw the lipless over there. We'll see what we can get something on the lipless. Now I'm just looking down there. Again, I'm looking for shadows in this clear water. Looking for a fish's shadow. Tree here. Nothing near it. I'm looking. You can see this is. I mean, it's like the water doesn't exist. I mean, that's how clear the water is right now. I don't know if you guys can see it like I can, but you can see the bottom. And you're looking for shadows. See it to the shore. Again, I'm looking for shadows for fish. Heading over to Aspen Point, you know, that's one of my favorite spots. The way the ground, the bottom actually steps down the way it does. It gives good ambush for the fish. Radiator few dogs over there. Fun to, you know, the water's still warming up for top water. We're still warming up for that, so it's fun. Stuff. This. And we'll put this one on. Take my net bait off. Boy, it's just it's dead over here. It looks like I'm trying to catch something when nobody else is fishing. Something big. Skin. We'll control this. Top water. We're coming over here. I mean, the water is 61, 62 degrees. So we're still in top water, although because of the turn, it is shocking the fish. We're going to make our way over to Aspen Point, and we might as well put a bait, wet a line. 6 feet deep here. I mean, we're on a shelf. We're just below a shelf, so hoping that there'll be a fish here too. I'm not seeing them. I see no shadows in the water. Like I said, this water is very, very clear. Again, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera or not, but I mean, you can see the bottom, like the water's not even there. The water is clean. We're coming up 4 feet, probably at 2. Bring it to 3 feet. Get over the point here. Nice log. This is great. I wish I'd lived near that log. Big log, big piece. No fish. No fish near the log. What's up with that? That's a good spot. Wait, bird doesn't see that top water. You guys know birds go for top waters. I blew out my knee this weekend, Friday. Got my brace on it. Really working, being very ginger about it. Getting better. Gotta take it easy on me. See a shadow. It's just not a fish. Let's cast over there, guys. It's not a bad spot right here. Water's perfect for top water right now. The turn is not good for top water, but we'll see if we can get something. Fish can hide in this vegetation down here. They're like clumps of bushes down here. Fish love to hide in it. It's fit nice and easy in its creases. Just trying to wake them up. Losing our topwater season. It's fall. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. We got one. One hit it. One hit it. All right, good. Not a big one. And he ended up foul hooking himself too after he hit it. That's a small largemouth. Just a little largemouth. Like I said, they're still hitting it. Water's still good for top water. So, and everybody's shooting for those trout, but after 20 minutes catching trout, you catch your limit, then you got to go for something else. Morning, how y'all doing? If you watch my channel, you'll know that casting towards shore catches more fish than casting away from shore because fish are ambush attackers. They like to take the low ground and hit high. Topwaters are just as an excellent example of that. Go into the cove a little bit, cast into the cove. Oh, it's some bass hanging out here. As you've already seen, make sure I don't hit my other rod there. Hate seeing garbage at the bottom of the lake. Can down there. It's real quiet on this. Oh, chased it. Little guy. Real quiet on this part of the lake. I like it. I don't have to get mad at people. So clear, guys. Water's so beautiful right now. I have to remind myself which rod I've got in my hand. Can't muscle anything in, not with this rod. Break my line. Yeah, let's go over to the Boy Scout camp. Hey, let's do that. Readjust you guys. Anybody else on? The glasses on so I could see. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Connery, Richard, Greg. Awesome. Had a few people jump on. Cool. Awesome. All right. So we're going to I'm going to switch cameras so you can see if I do get a top water hit, you'll see it. Back. I'm going to head over to the Boy Scout camp. We usually get a fish on. I mean, on the way over. Got a bunch of trout in my live well down here. They don't stay alive though. Keeps them out of the boat though. We caught our limit already in trout. That was easy. Like I say, trout are stupid fish, especially farm trout. I changed my mind. We're gonna roll this. I'm only 4 feet here, so we're gonna go back along the shoreline. We're not gonna hit the west side today. Not exactly in your frame yet. Only 5 feet deep here. And it's a pretty day, guys. And Mount McLaughlin in your frame right there on the left side. Look at it, guys. It's beautiful. Rod holder. It's a bit. If you're coming out Lake of the Woods, middle of Rainbow Bay, if you want trout, parallel to the marina. Neat thing too about that Curado that I'm using right now, it's got a clicker. So if something takes it, it'll start clicking on me. I like click. Way I can do two things at one time right now. I am putting a new square bill that I painted. Thing is bright lime green with stripes. So let me show you what I'm about to troll with. This. Thing's crazy. Big old red eyes. So pull this in. We're going too fast for that one. So we're going to have to slow it down. Always test your bait, the speed that you're trolling, so you can get a realistic view of it. And always learn your bait. If there's anything you learn from me, always learn your bait. We're going real slow right now. That is a good speed. So that's good speed for this. We're in 8 feet of water, which is good. It'll dive to 2 to 4 feet, about 4 feet. See if we can't get something out here. this other rod holder. Yeah, good. That's good. Always double check your drag. Make sure that it's stiff, not too tight, especially if you're trolling. I need to get something to eat or drink. You know that? I think it's time for something to eat or drink. Nope, there's a little trout popped up there. Beautiful baby. See what it does. I think I got my fillet here someplace. Gotta be someplace. And you always keep an eye on the tip. Make sure that the action of the bait is still going. Sometimes you might pick up some grass or something like that, and it destroys the action of the bait. Fish we just went over, according to my fish finder. So let's keep an eye on that. Next 10 seconds or so, see if we get a hit. The answer to that question is no. Little vegetation coming up means well, there's grass, there's bass, right, guys? Seeing them on my fish phone. Let's go to a different view. See, go to a side view with the down imaging. See that. That spot. I'm putting water on my boat. Thirsty. Hey, we're in deeper water now. Pull this in, go back to swim bait. Probably go with it. We'll go with the slipless. I always have a hard time choosing, you know? This would be a pretty good smallmouth. Big, big, but ain't big, it's smallie. Lipless, I control faster. And it rattles like crazy. Over to the dinner dock. And we'll go off down for a bit. Guys on a motorized hydrofoil board. I like to try to get it. And you did it. That's for waving at me again. Yep. And he's back. Still learning it, I guess. The other guy that's out there on that board or a board just like it. Guy, he was Light it like really. Easy. But you know what? Once you get the feel for it, like anything, I'm sure he'll just have a good old time. It's around so you can watch him. Here he comes. He's in your frame. Trying to stand up. You got to pop up on those things, just like a surfboard. You can't just ease yourself up. You got to pop up. He's not popping up. He's scared. There he goes. He's got it. Now get some speed and get the foil going. There you go. Now he's gliding. There he goes. Oh, you don't want a pearl. It's when the nose hits the water. Oh, he's pearling. Oh, he's panicking. Oh, and he bit it. I knew it. That's what happens. That's what happens when you panic. You overcompensate and you bite it. There it is, huh? All right, let's get you guys facing me again. So the Lake of the Woods has a dinner dock right here by the lot. But we're gonna dock ahead and go up and get a bite to eat. Maybe a steak ten. One,
Howdy. Looks a whole lot shallower than it is.
3 feet.
Right? Beautiful.
There's that one. What? Yeah, the trout are easy to catch right now.
Nice.
I mean, we just stocked. All right.